sort of, I think, two parts to that question for me. One is, what does it mean to me to become Orthodox, having not been raised Orthodox? And for me, it was like if a child was separated from his parents at a very, very young age, and he grew up longing for his parents. And he knew deep in his heart, he felt connected to them, but he did not find them. And then one day, finally, after years and years of searching and toil, finally coming face to face with them. There's a scripture where Christ says, I have many sheep. In the Gospel of John, he says, I have many sheep who are not of this fold, but I must bring them in so that there will be one flock and one shepherd. And I feel like I was one of those that was not of the flock, but somehow mysteriously I belonged to him and was longing. So if you can imagine loving Christ so much but not having a home, and then finally, by God's grace, coming home. It's beyond words. In terms of what it's like to be Orthodox in America, it's very interesting because most of Americans, they say about 80% call themselves some form of Christian. 80%. And yet, there's so many different versions and varieties of churches. Nobody really knows about the Orthodox Church in America. I spent 3.5 years actively pursuing to discover the original church and couldn't find anything about Orthodoxy. And so it's some people call it the best kept secret. Others would say that there has been a conspiracy of silence in the West around Eastern Christianity, Byzantine Empire, so on and so forth. And I would say that the beautiful thing about it, the opportunity that's there, is that so many people in America have been bruised by Protestant fundamentalism, by some people that, Calvinists, for instance, who teach that God creates some people for hell and some for heaven, and he damns them with no choice. There's been a lot of judgment and a lot of condemnation that people have grown up in. And other people have felt wounded by the Catholic Church in certain ways. And so a lot of people love Christ, but they don't want anything to do with church or religion. The opportunity with the Orthodox Church is because it's so unknown in America, people get to be reintroduced to Christ in a way that they've always been longing to meet him, the lover of mankind. And that's something that I long to share with people that I know, my friends, is just the beauty of Christ, which is in the Orthodox Church.